Well, good morning, folks. I drove up last night, knackered, and parked just further along from where I am just now, because this car park's no parking overnight, and I'm just about to set off. I've got the wee one with me, ready to leave, so I'm going to walk down through Eidart Estate into Glen Feshie, past the Bothy, and I've got a few routes kind of marked, so I don't know. All I do know for sure is I'm going camping, and the weather is glorious. Hopefully it will stay like this, although the van was frozen this morning, so last minute change to winter sleep system was a good choice. And as always, there's Lenny, he's hanging on, so I'll spin you around and you can have a look about where I am now. That's where I've just parked further down that road there. A few of these cars were here last night, so they've obviously been in hiking and camping. I'm setting off down here. Great day for a walk. Going down off in that way. I'll go exploring. Can't wait. Well, here comes our first water crossing. And being sensible this time, I actually did bring my water crossing shoes, in the hope that I don't need them, but just in case. Another wee river crossing there. Still got dry feet. And the path I come up has missed the really bad crossing where the landslip was. I might be able to show you it later. So I've came along there, and this is technically the end of this path. So it's going to be a up and over job. Nah, didn't go for the up and over. I chose for the let's go round a bit. The river's down. Why not? It's quite a bit easier. So if you look way over there, that's where the path ended. And you can see that the river's reclaimed this bit. Yep, this is totally silly, but this is for Katie, who likes to hug a tree. I think, okay, I hugged a tree for you. So this is the Posh Bothy. Wow. I've actually never been upstairs in here. And Savannah that I met outside is staying here. So I just stopped at the Bothy and met a girl called Savannah, and she's staying there tonight, maybe for a few nights, so I might catch her on the way back, I don't know. And I am really exploring because I've never been this far down here. Exciting. Wow. Stunning. Obviously it helps because it is a nice day. Now, I don't know. That way? That way? Don't know. So I've just checked the map and I could go this way. If I go this way, I need to cross the river twice. Or I go, can you see up there? This way. No river. Don't know. I think the river's quite low. I could probably go that way. I think I'll just go the path. So I did take the path, and you can just get perhaps a look down in there. That would be where I would be doing the second river crossing. I probably could have managed that. But we're on the path now. So I've just come out down that path there. But I think on the way back I'm going to chance the river crossings, because when I was up there I could see an awesome camp spot. So that might be in the cards for the way back, especially if the weather stays like this. Right, better keep going. All the way through here to go. Can't really say I'm nearly there yet, I don't think. It's actually taken me forever to get along this glen, because I keep stopping and taking videos and pictures. It is stunning. I'm so glad I decided on this route. I think I'm going to stop and put my feet in because I'm sweltered. This place is stunning. I've got a feeling that bridge is the Wiggly Bridge, or a suspension bridge or something. See that go through the water? But let's go try the bridge. Well, in the middle of nowhere. I have walked a ridiculous amount of miles totally mad. And I am absolutely burst. Well, there's nobody home, that's for sure. Oh, all the way here, to camp here. Crazy, totally. Kettle's on for my dinner, and tonight we are having beef stew with potatoes. And I think it's safe to say the bigger the tent you have, the more mess you make. Because I literally have, can you see this? Stuff everywhere. But it's dinner time. Well, it's change day now. It's about 8 o'clock. And the sky's looking a bit bleh. Here we have the tent. It's definitely not the best pitch in the world because we've got mouldy hills, uneven ground, but it's up. And I'm sure it'll stay up. Well, I'm not going to lie, I am definitely burst. That was about 14, 15 miles a day. And if I'm totally honest, coming down through Glen Feshie was absolutely stunning. And it's something I've wanted to do for a while, and I wanted to check out for camp spots. I found a good couple. Definitely worth trying. So when I hit that bridge, in hindsight, I probably should have just turned then and took one of my camp spots. But I was hell-bent, stubborn, that I had to come to the Geldie Ruins and camp. So that's where I am. So hopefully I'll get a decent night's sleep. sure the weather's to be alright tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do. If I'm half alive and if it's no too hot, I might, just might, go up a couple of my nose. If not, I might just have a lazy morning and saunter back the way I came to one of my awesome camp spots that I found and hope that there's nobody there. I don't know. Or I might walk down to Ruigh Bothy. I think it's only about 3 miles from here. So, I don't know. I'll see how I feel when I wake up, see what the weather says. And as I said at the start, I'm out for a camp, so I'm not really that fussed. So, I'll catch you in the morning. Well, good morning. It is about 8:30 and I got up about 5, went outside for a wee, and it was so still. But the cloud was really low. The hills were totally covered in clag. And the out had a fair bit of condensation, so I opened the both doors up and it's now dry. So that makes packing this tent away much easier. I'll let you have a wee peek outside. So there we go. Sun's not quite appeared yet. It might. And I have stuffed my clothes down my sleeping bag to give them a wee heat up. And here we are. Cloudy. And you can see the clags lifting from over there. But you could not see those hills earlier. It was so low. I'm actually just really enjoying the peace and quiet. I'm in no rush for moving. And it's nice to be able to have the doors open and no midges. Because it'll not be long before they appear. So you can see where I was camped. Probably sleeping in between the Moudie hills. They would have got a rude awakening last night if they were digging. But hey ho. And I'm ready to go and trundle my way back along that moorland. And I think I come up over about here, I think. Look at the difference now, you can actually see the hills. Well, off we go. Let's find another camp spot. I think you can maybe see the ruins there. Come down, cross the river twice, feet relatively dry. And then we're just meandering along. No rush the day. It's just quiet. suppose that's one way of doing it. Just stopped and put suntan lotion on in Scotland, factor 50, because I got roasted yesterday. So I'm trying to decide if I keep on this path, looks up there and then comes back down and over that bridge and brings you down to that track. I don't know if you can see it there. So I'm trying to decide, because I really want to walk down there along that riverbed, but I don't know how long that track there goes for. And I'm thinking this gap in the heather, I might just bash down there and go along. Decisions. I don't know. Think you're going to get wet this time. Tea break time, having a seat at this rickety old shed. And I don't know if you'll be able to see this. I think somebody phoned me a taxi. Not today. Not get far to go, hopefully, to the camp spot that I spied yesterday. And just hope nobody else knows about it and nobody else is there, because I'm wanting it the day. Happy days, back down into the glen. That is stunning. And hopefully my secret camp spot's available. I hope so. Okay, Just in case anybody is interested and comes along the path rather than wade the water, the path comes along that tree line and this bit of exposed rock and scree. You need to cross that. Now, Poopy Pants Me managed it, so I dare say most would, and then it comes back and along that tree line again and down and round. So that'd be fancy. Wet feet are up there. So that is where I crossed the river, and let me go show you. Mind, it's a secret, don't tell anybody. Can you see it yet? Yep, realistically it's way too early to be pitching a tent. But when you've got a spot like this, how can you know it? There is my palace for tonight. Stunning. A nice coffee and a nice biscuit. And an even better view. So while I'm sitting chilling, I have pulled the map out. So this is where I parked, and I probably slept in the van just up here somewhere, I'm not sure. So walked down through here, all along here, and I've camped here before at the Bothy with Caroline. Kept going all the way along here, and probably about here is when I went up over that kind of Poopy Pants bit, we'll call it, I'm sure. Came down here, all the way along here, and this is where this building, it's a rickety old shed, okay, but went up here, over this bridge, along, all the way, kept going, all across this moorland, and then cut up here, and if you were on the map, it's probably about here, and that's the Geldie Lodge Ruins, where I camped last night. So today we've had a nice easy day, lazy start, back along here, right along, and about here, this was the way I came down from the bridge yesterday, and then I had seen this on the map, so I decided to basically cut down through here and right along across the water. This is where I stopped for a tea break, and somebody phoned me a taxi, and then I came back along. It was a bit cooler the day, which I was kind of grateful for because I did get roasted yesterday. Right along here, right along to, let me focus, and here, And I'm camped right in here, so you can't really see me from the path. But aye, perfect spot. Perfect. So I'm just having a wee chill out. And I have moved the tent into sort of tarp mode. I've seen others do it. Just a bit of shelter. I'm thinking about now having something to eat. Dinner time. Well, good morning from Glen Feshie. I think it's about 8. Been up for a wee while, cup of tea. Just having a wee wander around where I've camped. It's not a bad morning. And then if you have a wee look, there she is. So I think we're going to have a coffee, and then hopefully this blue sky is going to pick up. And then have a further wander down the glen. So it's decision time again. I am camped here. Up here, this is where the Bothy is. I'm considering going up round this route that I've plotted and maybe having a camp here, and then tomorrow coming down, doing a bag drop, Skirgay up here and then back down and then just up here to the car. Problem being is I've no signal, I don't know what the weather is, and obviously the weather can be very different down here to up here, and I wouldn't really like to lug all my stuff up here then no get a camp. So I'm undecided. Or I could come along here and do a bag drop and nip up and do Skirgay with no bag weight, and then maybe leave this route here for another day. I don't know. I'm sure I had signal at the car park. I don't know when I lost signal. So if I get signal, then I'll make a decision. So you'll need to wait and see. Now that is my path back to the Bothy. But I'm going to have a wee explore down here, because when I looked in the map, you can cross the river and walk up back over the other side. So I'm going to go and have a look. Maybe for another time I might come back. Might do it today, I don't know, let's see. There's the path that I've just wandered down. And just look. Bet in winter this is just all water. Look at that bit there. Back along the path. Quite cool in here at least. The sun's starting to warm up again. I couldn't ask for any better weather these few days. So when you come up the path here and you come to here, Yep, it's quite a bit of erosion. You can see. But if Poopy Pants can make it over there, anybody can make it over there. Sitting on a tree stump, enjoying the peace and quiet. Kind of hard not to when this is your scenery. I don't think I'm too far off from the Bothy, so I'll probably stop there for a while. And I don't really know what I'm planning. I'm kind of thinking I've had a good few days in Glen Feshie, been to Geldie Lodge, camped where I wanted to camp. I found that awesome spot for last night. So I think I'm going to take this as a win and just saunter out and have a leisurely drive home. So stop at the Bothy, see if Savannah's about, have a bit of a chat. So on my way into Glen Feshie, I did go down this path, okay. Takes you down by the kind of river, and there is a bit where there's been a landslide, but because the river was dry I just dropped down and passed it that way. But today I've actually come back this way. This route here doesn't show in the west for some reason, but believe me, it misses that out and it's easy enough. Well, that's been the path out. Still don't have any signal. But here you go. I can come back and explore another day. Just going to saunter on out. Take my time. Enjoy the last of the peace and quiet before returning back to civilisation, noise, humans, all that annoying stuff. But at least I'm returning feeling good, recharged. Let's go, I'm ready. Right folks, when we see the donation box, put money in it, okay? This does pay for the car park, it pays for the path that we want to walk on. So many times I come into places and I know fine well nobody's putting money in, so do your bit. Put some money in. Well, that's me and Lenny back at the barn. Good trip had, really enjoyed that. I would definitely recommend Glen Feshie and I'll definitely be back. So now I'm going to have a trucker's wash, a sandwich, and head down the road. If you've watched this, then that's good. If not, I'm not really that bothered, because as I say, these videos are from my memories, because there will be a time when I know that I won't be fit to hike and roam and camp the way I do. And as always, a big thank you to Anne and Stevie for watching after the boy, aka Velcro Dog. Thanks again, and I can't wait to see my boy.